Hey, welcome back. You just crushed that worksheet, and now we get to the really fun part, talking about all the incredible things you uncovered. Let's dive in and see the power of the structures that you discovered. Okay, so let's talk about those mind-blowing patterns you found. Seriously, some of this stuff was hiding right in plain sight, and you totally spotted it. Let's go back through those connections and see why they are such a huge deal. All right, first up, stories. You remember looking at all those different heroes, right? On the surface, they seem completely different. But I bet you started to notice something a little weird. Something they all had in common. It's kind of like they all share the same secret skeleton. I mean, look at this. A wizard, a demigod, an alien from another planet. You'd think they have absolutely nothing in common. But as you figured out, you saw the pattern, didn't you? Every single one of them was raised by someone else. They discover they have these amazing powers. They go away to train, and, well, you know how it ends. They become a hero. That's not a coincidence. That's a structure. So, what's the big deal about seeing that pattern? Well, it basically gives you a superpower. For real. Because now, the next time you pick up a book or watch a movie about an orphan who finds out they're special, you can pretty much predict what's going to happen. You've already seen the skeleton. And it gets even wilder. Check this out. Hamlet and the Lion King. One's a super serious play from like 400 years ago, and the other's a Disney movie with singing lions. And yet, look, the uncle kills the king, the prince runs away, a ghost of the father shows up, and the prince comes back to get revenge. It is the exact same skeleton, just wearing totally different costumes. How crazy is that? Okay, so this whole idea of structure isn't just for stories. You also saw how it can take something that looks like total chaos and poof, suddenly make it crystal clear. Remember seeing these Mayan symbols for the first time? I bet they just looked like a random mess of dots and lines. Like, how are these supposed to be numbers? It just looks like, well, chaos. But then you cracked the code. You learned the simple rules. A dot is 1, a line is 5. Easy enough. But even when you knew the rules, looking at that jumbled page was still kind of tough to read, wasn't it? And then, bam, the aha moment. The symbols themselves didn't change at all. But just by arranging them on a structure you already know really, really well, a clock face, it all instantly made sense. The chaos became order. That's the power of a familiar framework. Okay, now for my favorite part. This was probably the biggest discovery of them all. Let's talk about that game 15 first and the incredible secret you uncovered hiding inside it. So the rules seemed simple enough, right? Pick numbers from 1 to 9. Don't use any number twice, and the first person whose numbers add up to 15 wins. Sounds easy. But when you actually played it, it was way trickier than it sounded. Just think back to when you were playing. How did you feel? Probably a little stressed, right? It's so hard to keep all those combinations in your head. You're thinking, wait, which 3 numbers make 15? Am I about to win? Is my opponent about to win? It's a lot to track. And then you saw this, the magic square. The secret key to the whole thing. Every single row adds up to 15. Every column adds up to 15. Even both diagonals add up to 15. Suddenly that magic number 15 is laid out in this very familiar looking grid. And that's because the game was never really about adding numbers. It was a disguise. You weren't playing a math game at all. You were playing tic-tac-toe. No, for real, look. Getting 3 numbers that add up to 15 is the exact same thing as getting 3 in a row. Picking the number 5 is like taking the center square. Picking 2, 5, and 8 is a winning column. The game didn't change, but once you saw the structure, you suddenly knew exactly how to win. So let's tie all of these amazing discoveries together. Because all of them, the stories, the numbers, that secret game, they all point to one gigantic, powerful idea. Think about it. In every single example, the same exact thing happened. Something seemed new, or maybe a little confusing. Then you found the hidden structure, and suddenly it all clicks into place, because you could connect it to something you already knew. And that, right there, is what we mean by structure. It's the secret blueprint, the hidden framework that connects all the pieces. It's the reason that things that look totally different can secretly be the same. And this is the real superpower. This is the big takeaway. Your brain is an incredible pattern matching machine. So when you see a new problem and can go, hey, wait a minute, this has the same structure as that other thing I already solved, you get to use everything you already know. You don't have to start from scratch. You did an amazing job uncovering all these hidden structures. And now that you have this superpower of spotting patterns,
your adventure is just getting started.
So, in the next worksheets, you're going to get to explore these awesome, colorful grids called Cayley tables. You'll be finding new patterns, solving new puzzles, and, you guessed it, you'll be on the lookout for their hidden structure too. And here's the thing, just like 15 First was secretly tic-tac-toe, these colorful tables are also a disguise. They're a disguise for something you already use every single day. The question is, what will it be? Get ready to find out. You did incredible work today, and we'll see you for the next one.